Alec, welcome back for some more shits.
Okay.
Mindcrushers.
Mind crushers.
All right. If you're new,
Is your mind gonna get crushed?
this is a series we've been doing. Just whenever we get the chance, we'll throw in another one. We're going to do 10 more of these. They're basically cards. It'll give you a little scenario or a little question you have to ask. It's from two co-creators of Cards Against Humanity, so that's the kind of headspace you gotta be at.
It's the kind of headspace you need to be in to do this.
It's tough sometimes. We've had such things as like Hector's Hole.
That's the one we keep coming back to because that one's
he keeps coming back to it also.
yeah
I mean,
he does.
It's hit or miss with some of these.
Yeah,
Some of these are just like one line, like is this guy cute or what? You know, that kind of
yeah.
thing. And some of them are actually some discussion out of them. But sorry, I'm just diving in at random.
So just go for it.
This one's called "Who You Really Are."
Wow.
You go in for a genetic test and you find out you're a Neanderthal. Not like a little bit Neanderthal, 100% Neanderthal. Holy fuck, you're a living Neanderthal. Your species survives. What are you going to do with this information? Will you tell everyone or will you keep that weird shit to yourself? You gotta tell everybody, first of all.
Yeah.
Just
I don't know how you don't.
It is weird, but...
Well, then everyone's gonna say claim that you return to monkey to you all the time. Then, if that's the case, but if you were legitimately a Neanderthal, that means like you evolved alongside of Homo sapiens. So that's kind of amazing, right?
It is amazing.
Right? You evolved so much alongside them that no one can even tell you really apart physically. So
yeah, I mean, it's not anything to be proud of, but it's but it will at that point. That's
conversation starter.
That's what your life is defined by. At that point, that's just forget all your accomplishments, forget what you're doing with your life. You're the Neanderthal. That's what you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you gotta embrace it and make your whole career out of it at that point. I think.
But you can reproduce and make more Neanderthal.
That's right.
So there's something.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. What a weird question.
This is called Jumbo, and it's classified as pretty stupid.
Okay. I'll be the judge of that.
Everyone, it's time to lose our minds a little bit. We're going to say the word jumbo, then we're going to say it again. We're going to keep saying jumbo over and over again until we all become extremely uncomfortable. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumbo. 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 Jumbo, 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 jumbo.
Jumbo,
Jumbo,
jumbo, jumbo, jumbo, jumbo, jumbo, jumbo,
jumbo, jumbo, jumbo, jumbo.
I feel like this works way better with a lot of people. It's just saying jumbo all at once.
Yeah, it just says please continue until you're all extremely uncomfortable. Are you extremely uncomfortable?
Not really, but I don't really want to keep going.
You don't have it in you. We could be here for a couple more hours for that.
Yeah, for me to be that uncomfortable about it. Yeah. That's a weird... Boy, we've had a couple of winners right off the bat here. Let's keep it going.
Sex in a car. NSFW.
Okay.
Is sex in a car actually sexy? Or do we just think it's sexy because it only happened when we were teenagers, when any kind of sex in any location was automatically awesome? Do people classify it as sexy?
Do they?
It's like hot, I guess. Yeah. I guess it's that idea of like just freaking do it. Just doing it anywhere.
Doing it in a car and it was uncomfortable.
I do get the appeal. It's like I get it. But.
So, the thing about sex with a car, so there's an element of danger associated with it too, because you're probably doing it. I mean, even if you find a secluded area,
it's a thrill. It's exhilarating. You might get caught.
You are still doing it out in public. So, fun fact. Sorry, mom and dad. I didn't have sex in a car, but I did. We did. Me and my ex made out, and like stuff happened in the back of a car one time when we were at a third party location.
Yes.
And the police actually showed up.
Specifically for you?
No, well, here's the thing. It was probably like 12:30 or something at night. We were out late, and a late night rendezvous. because we like met halfway, and then we just you know we wanted to get physical, so we did, and then we showed up. But the thing is like he clearly knew what we were doing, but he was just kind of like, yeah, you guys really can't be here. Also, like we're also looking out for people because there's been a lot of drug deals going on here like recently, and so like we're on the lookout for that because New Hampshire. I don't know if you know this. New Hampshire is kind of, at least for the last like maybe like close to 10 years, has been kind of been going through an opioid crisis. Like a lot of the, if you like fentanyl, I mean, there you go. There's New Hampshire for you. But so that was like a concern. So the cop was clearly looking out for something like that. But
Based.
no, it was just two horny 20 somethings, just making out in the back of a car. So
I do get it. I've definitely done some things in the car. It's definitely
Sure.
There's definitely an appeal to it. Would I call it
Sure.
sexy? In the moment, maybe.
It's not really.
I
It's not really.
wouldn't say if I saw it that's sexy. Maybe.
It's not. I can't imagine it's like going too much further than what we did. I can't imagine that it's like comfortable. Like you don't have a whole lot of room. I mean, I guess some cars you might have more room for activities, so to say, but you don't have a whole lot of room in a car.
It's not. Yeah, it's not like you're going for the best experience, right? It's just
No,
purely for the novelty of it, more than anything. Maybe
the
depending on
novelty,
your
but also
circumstance.
like it's kind of like spur of the moment. I guess the sort of like spontaneousness of it is kind of hot. I guess like it's like it's like oh wow, and it's like and you're doing it kind of in a semi-public setting, even if you are like
it's like private. It's like private, but also very public at the same time. It's like you're in your own little thing. I get it, yeah.
See, that makes sense. I get it.
Makes sense. Mm-hmm.
That was more interesting.
The experience of a lifetime. I have recently acquired Abraham Lincoln's actual skeleton. Don't ask. I have it. I set up an old-timey 1800s room, and I propped that old skeleton up on a chair. It's fucking breathtaking. How much would you pay me for 5 minutes in that room?
With the skeleton of Abraham Lincoln?
It's fucking breathtaking.
I would be... I feel like I'd be more disturbed. I don't know if I would want to go in the room. I mean, like
5 minutes alone in that room with
a skeleton of.
Now that's sexy.
I give you like $5. It's got a Lincoln on it. Get it?
Yeah.
Give you $5 for 5 minutes. $1 for a minute. Every minute I get to. That's it. That's all you're getting out of me. I'm not that interested in it.
I'll give you $20.
Okay.
Up top.
Give him an Andrew Jackson. Sure.
Yeah, Andrew Jackson.
I mean, I would be more curious as like how'd you get this thing? How do you have it?
Yeah, I mean, no questions asked. This is like some shady backroom business stuff going on here.
How did you get that?
Forget sex in a car. This is more my speed.
This is this is my speed. This is where I'm at right here.
Man, that's fucking breathtaking. He said.
It's breathtaking.
I was thinking about practically what can you do for 5 minutes with a skeleton. It's like you take picture, you get video. I mean, what can you do with that? No one's gonna even like. It's not like you can make anything out of it. No one will believe it.
Find a top hat and like a beard and put it on the skeleton. There you go. There's
like,
Lincoln.
You might as well be in front of any skeleton at all. It's no good. Like you can't preserve that moment and make it like a fun moment.
He says it's breathtaking though.
I bet.
Is the gunshot wound to his skeleton? Is that breathtaking? Really?
I wouldn't believe it's particularly more breathtaking than any other skeleton, but
no.
Maybe I'm wrong. Here we have Streep-tease. An NSFW.
Is Meryl Streep something about Meryl Streep?
You and Meryl Streep, you're going to have sex tonight. That's right, Academy Award winner Meryl Streep, and you doing the nasty. Oh boy, what's on your mind? How are you feeling about this?
So it's come to this.
They love these. They love take a celebrity and make you do something like nasty with them.
Yeah.
Like that's Cards Against Humanity.
It is.
Like nasty mixed with celebrity. Right.
Yeah.
How am I feeling about this? I feel bad. I mean, I have a girlfriend. I would feel bad about it.
I mean, hey, that's good. I don't have a girlfriend. I would still feel bad about it.
Hey,
like, why Meryl Streep? Why is it? Why is Meryl Streep? I would also be like maybe concerned that Meryl Streep is taking advantage of her position. You know,
This is
she's
a
a
power,
celebrity.
yes.
She's
Using her
a she's
power.
a. Am I just her sugar baby? Is that what's going on here? Is like what's going on here? Why am I having sex with Meryl Streep? How has it come to this?
What's
Am I that
yeah.
low in my life that I have to go have?
Yeah,
Why Meryl Streep of all
yeah, when
people?
you're
I don't really
thrust
like.
into this position, what's on your mind? These are all the things that are going to be on your mind for sure. It's like what, how,
I don't
why.
like her movies that much.
Hmm.
She's a good enough actress, I guess, but why? Why her?
Now your whole life will be defined by that moment. Also, that's tough. Your whole life is now eclipsed by that.
There is a there is a Weird Al that's a weird there's a Weird Al line about like in the that's your horoscope for today. That's your horoscope for today. There's one that is something give a hickey to Meryl Streep. So I probably have that on my mind. That the horoscope
Mhm.
from the Weird Al song. But
There's
yeah,
no,
that's
there's
about it.
no like, it's not a scenario. You're just magically gonna have sex with Meryl Streep. Um, it's not like you could be thinking anything else, but other than why is this happening? Why?
Why is this happening? Yeah, that's why I'm like, how drunk do I have to get uh, to
It's fucking breathtaking, though. I'll tell you what.
breathtaking, just like that skeleton.
How much would you pay for 5 minutes in a room with the Abraham Lincoln skeleton and Meryl Streep?
$5.
Oh,
I don't care about Meryl Streep that much.
all right. But you have to have sex with her.
Oh,
That's where we're at.
oh well.
She have to pay you.
I don't know. Yeah, she'd have to pay me. That's right. She probably already is. That's probably the whole scenario that we're in right now.
God weed. Do you think
God
God likes to
weed.
get high?
That's the whole card.
Yes.
Um, no.
He's a holy man. Look, we have me and Alec have two very different perspectives on God. I think he does like to get high.
I think yeah. It's like, what do you?
This is all coming to a head.
That's
We've
this
always
is
been
where
at
it's gonna
odds
come to
about this.
blows.
Our whole like.
It's gonna come to blows. It's all about God, smoking weed or not.
Yeah.
It's like no, not really.
I mean,
I mean, the real question
it's
is
so
whether or not
natural, right? So he probably does.
would Jesus smoke a doobie? That's the real question, I
Oh,
think.
definitely.
And the answer to that is like I actually don't know. Maybe. You know,
I think so. That's the vibe.
I don't think there's anything necessarily evil or wrong about it. Like Jesus drank wine, and granted, the reason that a lot of people in the ancient world drank wine was because it was much healthier and safer than water. So they weren't drinking it to get drunk. They were drinking it because it was hydration and nutritional value from something that, again, water was not always the safest thing.
Yeah.
So that happened.
And weed was never uncool until it was.
What? Are you high right now?
Yeah.
Are you smoking the pot?
I'm saying the standard. Like we didn't come in at like this is the wrong thing to do. Like it became this is the wrong thing to do, and then has come back the other way. So if anything, I think God would be more likely to be high.
Here's something. I actually don't know the origins of like where did the consumption of marijuana sort of come from? Like in terms of smoking, did it come from? I don't know where marijuana
consumption come from.
Yeah. Like I don't know where the plant naturally grows. I know it tends to have a very like strong like a Rastafarian sort of like culture to it. So I don't know if Jamaica has anything to do with the growth of marijuana.
May God have mercy on their souls, if so.
I don't know if it's something like where it's something like peyote or something, where that's like a drug that's like very intrinsically tied to Native American culture. But so yeah, I don't know. I am curious about that because you raised an interesting point. Where it's like it wasn't, like when did all of a sudden this start becoming like?
When did this shift happen?
Yeah.
Well, it's when it's when our corrupt system started started criminalizing minorities at a
At an alarming rate.
Yes.
Yeah, we're getting political here, but yes, I honestly, yeah, I'm all for legalizing or at least decriminalizing marijuana.
Right. I mean, get them out of there at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like it's BS. Like, I mean, because like you look at the same list, the list of drugs that are like Schedule A or Schedule 1 or whatever. It's like marijuana and coke are on the same list.
Right.
And like fentanyl, and it's like I think fentanyl's like lower. Like opioids are like lower. And I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah.
Like marijuana doesn't cause a crisis. Like marijuana doesn't, it may have some
yeah, like
emotionally addictive properties. Like, but that's the problem with the person. That has nothing to do with the drug. Marijuana is not an addictive drug.
yeah,
It's
like,
not
there's
something
no
like
victims in the situation. Like you're dealing it, you're consuming it. You're not victimizing.
Alcohol is way more dangerous than marijuana. Way more dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just yeah. I don't have that is my stance. I do not have a problem with weed whatsoever. I don't personally partake. I have nothing really against it. I just have never
an interest.
Generally just never really had much of interest. Alcohol is kind of my vice in terms of that, but no, I got friends who do, and like
you have a debilitating reliance on alcohol, though, for sure.
Yeah, I'm so debilitated. Look at me drinking my cider and then following it up with a Mountain Dew.
Oh my god, that shit tears you up, doesn't it? All right, here's Chuggs Bunny. All right, NSFW.
Oh no!
Hey, it's me, Chuggs Bunny, the cartoon bunny who chugs milk. I'm always chugging milk in every scene. Bugs Bunny's got his carrot. I've got my milk. I also love anal sex. Chugging milk, anal sex. That's where it's at. You want to be my friend? Sure. Just leave me out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Why? Just why? That'd be my first question to him. Why? Why are you telling me this?
You want to be my friend? Well, he's actually he's a cartoon bunny too, and he's asking.
Yeah, he's a cartoon character. So is this Big Chungus? Is this really what Big Chungus actually is, or it's Chuggs Bunny?
Yeah. I mean, definitely, I'll be his friend. Sounds like a good time, but
I mean, like, why? I'm put off immediately. I didn't really need to know this information. I probably could have.
He loves what he loves.
He does love what he loves, and that's it's
I
all
love passionate people.
But, I mean, I guess my first question would be like, are you a pitcher or a catcher? Would be my first question. You just had, striking up conversation. If I'm forced into this, which it sounds like I kind of am.
It sounds like these are the two facets of his personality too. That he likes milk and anal sex.
He likes milk and
you have to go down one or two routes when talking to this guy.
So, like, are we talking like whole, skim, 2%? Like, what are we talking here?
Yeah. All right. Well.
No. The answer is no.
No.
I'd also be
Chuggs.
I guess. Well, here I want to know a little bit more about him other than those two things for starters. I am immediately put off by the fact that those are the first two things that I know about him. I really didn't need to know. I really didn't even need to know either, but I especially didn't really want to know the second one. Like, keep that to yourself. I don't really need to know that first, on the first date,
Let's just throw Chuggs Bunny into Tarqaron All-Stars, all right? Let's see how he does out there.
Yeah, he might be pretty popular. I don't know.
Really,
his character.
There's a super emotional moment where he opens up about stuff, Where he opens up his ass.
Yeah, the reason I love milk and anal sex, and then he tells a chilling and heartbreaking backstory about why, and it's like, oh
my god, everybody's instantly like, how did we ever make fun of this guy?
Yeah, I just can't believe it.
It's the only way you can cope.
Yeah.
All right.
He's just had a tough life.
Love that guy. Super Cake Party. This one's pretty stupid and NSFW at the same time.
Okay, Super Cake Party.
You're in a Japanese game show called Super Cake Party, where you have to sit on a cake in such a way that the audience hoots and applauds. So will you wear pants, underwear? You gonna sit down quickly or slowly? I know my goal would be to get as much cake into my asshole as possible, but that's me. What are you going to do?
So is he gonna be like so he wants to be cake farts, is what he wants to do.
Isn't this like an actual thing? I feel like I've heard of something very similar
What
to this, like it's
to
sitting on
this?
cakes. Yeah.
Yeah, there was the Game Grumps. I mean, because there was an actual video where this girl's like, you know what I like the most? Cake farts. She sits down on a cake and then proceeds to fart repeatedly.
Okay, nice.
Don't really know why. I don't know who that appeals to. It appeals to somebody probably out there.
I
don't
think it's reminding me of an episode of something too. I can't quite unlock that memory.
Sitting on a cake.
Someone had to record a video of them with a cake or something, and there was some sexual undertone to it, and send it to somebody. It was some, I can't even remember the show.
I don't know.
So how are you sitting on the cake?
I don't know. I don't care.
If you want the audience to hoot and applaud, you gotta go all out, balls out on that one.
Yeah. I'll live it up. You know, I'll be you know, I'll do it slowly. You know, just because I gotta make them hoot and holler about it.
Yeah, but if you wear nothing and then just do a fast one, they might get a kick out of that too.
Yeah, he's quickie in and out.
That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
This guy said he would like to get as much cake into his asshole as possible. That's something.
Yeah, that's why did you tell me that? Like, I just don't like you now.
Chuggs Bunny would do a wild cake sit.
Chuggs Bunny is here doing it real.
Chuggs Bunny knows how to
everybody.
take a cake. That's one thing I know
He
about
does.
the guy.
He takes the cake. That's for sure.
That's right.
And
he'll take your cock too.
Is that his catchphrase? What's up, cock?
What's up, cock?
And
he spreads his ass.
That's just how he shows up.
I love
It's so messed up. I'm just if he does that, then I'm immediately noping out of there. I don't care how much you like it. I don't need to see that.
He'll do it. He'll spread his ass, and then he'll just go for a handshake after.
It's just an already handshake.
You don't even want a handshake at that point. All right. Well,
it's like I've never once broken the honor of a handshake.
Okay.
You know. Yeah, I think I'll be goofy about it, you know, and like tease it a little bit, you know, with
in there too.
That's be a little goofy and do that. Yeah, yeah. I want the audience, if they pay, especially if they pay me more, if they hoot and holler more, if I get paid better, then yeah.
Sora. Yeah. I agree. Let's get goofy in there, and let's get Chuggs in there. Let's get the whole gang.
You want me to sit on a cake? What the hell's that all about?
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. All right.
Okay, well.
Sex. Okay.
Apparently, they like that. They like that in this set. You know.
I love it. All right, this one's called So Cute.
Aw.
So there's a giant, super intelligent alien dog named Sparky, and he thinks you're so cute. He wants to keep you as a pet. He'll take care of you, feed you, and cuddle with you real good. He'll also take in 4 other people, anyone you want, so you don't get lonely. Do you accept Sparky's offer and abandon your life on Earth?
You get to choose 4 people?
Yeah.
So you won't get lonely? Abandoning life on Earth sounds not very fun, because if he, you know, I have stuff here that I like, that I would want to.
It's like the allegory of the cave. You don't know what you're missing out on. You like staying in the world that you know. You were the prisoner.
Yeah, because the other way it's like, oh well, you're a prisoner to this dog.
But let me tell you though, no, you're the prisoner now. Once you see the light, and that is being the pet to this dog, then you'll know you never would go back. That is. Is
this like the first Treehouse of Horror where the aliens come and abduct the Simpsons? And it seems that they're going to serve they're going to eat them, and then it turned out that they weren't. They were just trying to entertain them.
I don't know what the hell that is. All right.
You've never? Oh, come on. You've never seen the first Treehouse of Horror special?
No.
We should do that for Tarqaron. We should do that next year for Halloween.
No, the only Simpsons thing I've seen is the Simpsons movie. All right.
Oh.
That's
okay.
all.
That's interesting. That's it. That's
it's a
all.
good movie,
okay.
But I've never seen anything else.
Wow.
I'll
We gotta
see an
change that on this
occasional
channel,
frame or
Zach.
two, but
You saw
I will
Pegasus
not.
is
I will not give up life on Earth.
no. I don't think there's nothing this dog can provide me that I would.
He's got that dog in him.
Yeah,
And so
he's a dog. He's an alien dog.
you
Why
get
is
to
he? He
pick
thinks
four
I'm
people,
adorable.
but it's like if I conveniently only had 4 people in my life, still I don't know if I would give up my life for that. But as it stands, you take 4 people, or people getting left off of that list. I'd have to
Yeah,
take
and
you
that
so we
means
could do
those are
Tarqaron.
and that's also random because like that means I'm depriving those for the people of like whatever lives
Yeah.
they're living.
They just assume people are so inherently selfish when they answer these questions. Like you get to pick the
Yeah,
people you take with you, and you could go
and I'm
anywhere in
just
the
like,
world. It's like, well,
it's
I'll
just like,
go. Do they have no say in this? Okay,
yeah, it's
sounds
like,
dope.
no,
All right,
I
so
don't
you don't
like
accept
that's not.
Sparky's offer.
No, I'm sorry,
Also, his
Sparky.
his name is Sparky. That's the first red flag. Is a dog named Sparky. It's like,
You
okay, you're
you don't
normal dog,
so,
right?
wait, yeah, Sparky is a normal dog's name though.
It's too normal,
From
right?
like the 30s or something, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's like Baxter.
Yeah.
Like, okay, what am I getting into
Or
here, really?
Wreck or King or whatever, like your
Yeah,
dog. Yeah.
there's another one. That's on the tip of my tongue too.
Fido.
Damn it. No, all right.
All right. Well,
It's a
anyway,
no from us.
it's a
Well,
big.
we have time for one more card now.
Okay.
This is our
Whoa.
10th
Whoa.
one.
All right.
Oh my God, we're speeding through today.
This has been an array of questions.
Self-driving horse 2.
Did we do have self-driving horse
No.
1? I don't remember.
No, we didn't. Elon Musk has done it again. He has utilized advanced DNA technology to put giant pterodactyl wings on a 200-foot-long horse, thereby creating a horse plane. It's 100% safe and environmentally friendly. Environmentalists are pro-horse plane, but animal rights activists are anti-horse plane. Where do you stand, partner?
What? How did he did he genetically engineer this?
He
Did it
utilized
say?
advanced DNA technology to put giant pterodactyl wings on a 200-foot-long horse.
I mean, the horse probably loves it. You know, I feel like
I mean, the horse doesn't know. The horse
Yeah.
don't know.
so. Like, I'm inherently very suspicious of animal rights activists.
Oh, they've never done any wrong.
They've never done any wrong.
Come on.
As much as I love animals, and I believe that we do have a
Yes, please preface that.
I do what?
Please preface that you do love animals. Okay,
Yeah,
you
I
need
love
to make
animals.
sure.
I love animals, and I think that we have a duty to take care of them. I think it's a I think I think you can tell a lot about people based on like how they take care of like animals in general. That being said, yeah, animals can be utilized by people, like horses and donkeys and like a lot of
Orca
beasts of
whales.
burden.
Yeah.
Burden has been used for exactly that purpose for thousands of years of human history, and that's okay because the horses will do it. They don't have the same like they don't have the reasoning ability that they unfortunately, yes, that does make them a lower life form as human beings. I hate to tell people this, but like
you're saying.
that's what's that?
You're saying they don't know any better, so we can take advantage of them. That's your
Sure.
perspective.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
beautiful.
Yeah, sure. We'll go dark with it. No, but I mean, like, I think you should absolutely take care of your animals, like take care of your horses, and that's actually an interesting thing of like the people that are behind like dog breeding or well, dog breeding is a bad example because that's a weird territory, but people behind like horse breeding, like for show horses or for sport horses, like for competitions or heck even for like horse racing, those horses are unbelievably well taken care of. Even if they're like, even if it's like, oh, he doesn't ride as well anymore, they bring them to like really nice farms and they live out the rest of their lives in like the lap of luxury.
Mhm.
so horses in general, like the that'd be something I'd like to like read about, is like kind of the, just because horses have been such an integral part of a lot of human history.
That's true.
Like they're important in the ancient world, they're important today. There's still a measurement for performance. Horsepower is still a thing. So so yeah, I don't know. As if you can prove to me that these horses are well taken care of, and that they enjoy, maybe not enjoy, but if they have a good quality of life of doing so, absolutely totally on board. If it shows that their quality of life is bad and that this is not good for the horses, then no, I'm on the animal rights activist side.
We need some.
But I need some more proof. I need some more data.
Some studies and some.
Yeah.
To run the tests.
Yeah.
So the environmentalists like it, of course, because it's just a flying horse.
It's a flying horse.
You can't go wrong with it.
Yeah. It seems like that might be a kind of an uncomfortable ride, though. You know, if you're riding a horse and it's just like flopping and all around.
Yeah, I don't know the logistics of it. Like how are you getting on? Where are you getting on?
It's 200 feet long, you said?
It's 200 feet long, yeah.
It's kind of amazing.
Yeah, but so the horse knows how to function with these wings? Like, he knows what he's doing?
Apparently, yeah.
Like, you can guide a horse on horseback, no problem, because they just know they know how to run.
Right.
You give the horse some wings.
Some wings. That does seem like, that this is inherently against their nature.
Stay the course, you know? But it's apparently safe, right? It's 100% safe. You know, I don't know how anything is 100% safe.
Yeah, I don't. That sounds like an impossibility. It's 100% safe.
But I'm on board, though. It might take a few deaths to iron out the kinks, but I'm on board.
I feel like most crazy experiments usually do.
I hate to be the headline, though. It's like the first tragic horse flight.
Yeah, the headline is like, "Oh, the horse manatee."
Yes.
Like horse crashes in a.
Did they survive this horse flight? Nay.
They
died.
So stupid. No, nay, they died.
Here are their stories. All right. Here are the obituaries you can find on page 12. All right. That's it for this episode of Mindcrushers. All right.
You can tack down to
Yes, pay your tributes, pay your respects to the horse plane victims. All right, but we'll have it up and going tomorrow. We'll be back at it for another flight. All right,
that's right. Yeah.
What was your favorite card of the evening? Was it Self-Driving Horse 2?
Sex in a Car, probably.
Sparky, Chuggs Bunny.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Sex in a Car was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. I like that one, and the horse. The horse one is good too. I like that.
A good one. I do love me some Chuggs Bunny, though. You know he's my guilty.
No, I don't.
Guilty pleasure,
get that away from me. Please stay away, Chuggs. I don't like you.
Especially he's a cartoon, Chuggs Bunny. I mean, it's not as like appealing nowadays since we have like Adult Swim and all these cartoons anyway. But it sounded like it would have been groundbreaking at some point. Chuggs Bunny as a cartoon.
Chuggs Bunny. Yeah.
He just loves milk and anal sex.
Loves it.
All right. Well, thanks for watching.
Oh, I was going to ask you, so if you enjoyed this, what should the fine people at home, what should they watch? Or they could be at work. I don't know. What should they watch after this?
There are only two places in life, home and work. And that's
yeah, that's it. That's all.
It's a sad state of the world.
They could be at work. I don't know. At home, though. They could be on a flight. They could be flying their flying horse with pterodactyl wings.
Yeah. I would recommend you go watch our review of Ghostbusters 2. Okay.
It's takes on that one. Yeah.
Ghostbusters 2 is arguably better than the original Ghostbusters.
Get out of here.
Get out of here with that. At the exact same level.
I summon the spirit of Botza to strike you down.
Nobody knows who that is.
Oh. No, what do you mean? He still has his channel. He has like 50,000 views on that review of Ed.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, tell me how many Mindcrushers viewers know who Batsa is. Right.
0, probably,
Okay.
but that's okay.
All right. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, and click the links in the description for our social media. All right?
All right.
Get out of here.